There is another interesting observation from the war in Ukraine, and that is the growing integration between cyber operations and the physical control on the battlefield. And this is one of the most important and often underappreciated dynamics of the conflict. When people think about cyber operations, they often imagine these remote intrusions conducted entirely through digital networks from a far distance. But Ukraine demonstrates that cyber access is increasingly generated through physical proximity, territorial control, captured infrastructure devices, and direct interaction with devices and personnel in these contested environments. In other words, cyber and physical operations are becoming really intertwined. And there is this fantastic analyst, Dan Black, who previously observed that Russian cyber activity has really increasingly shifted towards, what might be called the tactical edge. So focusing on these devices, infrastructure, and communication systems directly connected to battlefield operations. For previously discussed, understanding of intelligence collections, but it also reflects this broader shift in how access is created. Because rather than relying only on sophisticated remote exploitation, these actors then get access through this physical interaction. Several dynamics really illustrate this shift. The first concerns mobile phones. In modern warfare, mobile phones are, of course, not simple vulnerabilities. They are really, potential entry points into a much wider operational system. These devices carried by soldiers can reveal so much information. You can think of data, location data. You can think about communication platforms. You can think even about the social networks that you might discover through having access to such a device or any other behavioral information. And also what's really important that this often does not require, a very deep technical compromise of the device itself. And in contested sort of electromagnetic environments, simply detecting and intercepting or even analyzing signals and usage patterns can generate valuable operational intelligence. So this is one of the reasons why operational security around personal devices has become such an important topic in modern conflict zones. The device itself becomes the battlefield. A second dynamic here involves access through captured devices and captured personnel. Right? These phones and laptops, but also other digital systems, have a lot of access to stored communications, credentials, contact networks, maybe other operational information as well. And there is also evidence that Russian forces enable frontline units to extract that information from captured devices, including communications from messaging applications, and then use these as pathways into broader systems and networks. So in this context, physical capture becomes a substitute or maybe an accelerator of cyber access. And then the third important point is that access to communication platforms often occurs through endpoints rather than through the platforms themselves. Applications such as Telegram are frequently discussed in terms of encryption and platform security. But in practice, many operations do not involve breaking encryption directly. Instead, adversaries compromise the device or accounts using the platform. And this can then have a range of techniques like phishing, social engineering, or other account linking that enables that. And this reinforces a broader lesson about cybersecurity, that control over these endpoints is often more important than control over the platform itself. If an attacker controls the device, it becomes much harder to protect regardless of the underlying encryption.